guys, today I'm reviewing the Keurig K75. It weighs about 11 pounds and is a large machine, so it will take up some counter space. It has a one-touch control panel and blue backlit LCD display. There is a digital clock and it's programmable, so you can set a time for the Keurig to brew a cup of coffee. Before brewing, you can adjust the cup size. There are 5 different options. You can brew a 3 1/4 ounce, 5 1/4, 7 1/4, 9 1/4, or 11 1/4 ounce cup. The water temperature is adjustable from 187 to 192 degrees. It is preset at 192 degrees. The blue lid removable water tank holds 72 ounces. The K75 comes with a water filter. It's up to you whether you want to use it or not. I just use filtered water when I'm brewing. There is a descale indicator on the control center, and Keurig recommends descaling the brewer every 3 to 6 months. Before you brew your first cup, there is a set of setup instructions you have to follow. The water reservoir is removable. You'll take the cover off, rinse this out, and fill it with clean water. Fill the water to the max fill line. Place a mug on the drip tray. I've already turned on the power switch, which is in the back of the machine. After you turn the machine on, wait about 4 minutes and the screen will say ready to brew. Lift the handle, lower it, press the brew button. Now we can discard this water and the screen is ready to brew your first cup of coffee. The drip tray is removable, so you can fit a tall travel mug like this one. And I like the size of this brewing area because I can fit my enormous orange mug under here. This unit came with 12 free K-cups. There's Italian roast, which is a dark roast coffee, a Nantucket blend, a medium roast, 8 o'clock original, caribou blend, chai latte, English breakfast tea, Green Mountain breakfast blend, a hazelnut, Pike Place roast, and a decaf donut shop. There's also a hot cocoa. After you brew the hot cocoa, it's recommended that you clean out the machine. There are over 250 varieties of K-cups. You can also use a reusable K-cup coffee filter to brew any ground coffee, so you can save yourself a little bit of money. The Keurig also comes with an owner's manual. The tank is really easy to fill up. Just lift up this lid and fill the tank. And I'd recommend doing this instead of lifting the whole tank out, filling it, and put it back in. That's not necessary. So let's brew a cup of coffee. The machine is already turned on, and the control center does say ready to brew. We have our mug on the drip tray plate. Lift the handle and place your K-cup in the holder. Remember that the strength of the coffee may vary with the size of your cup. If you like very strong coffee, use darker roast or extra bold K-cups. The default brew size is 7 1/4 ounces. You can change the size of your brew by pressing the left button for a smaller size and the right button for a larger size. After you've chosen the size, you can press the brew button. I'm going to brew the largest size, so I'm using the extra bold K-cup. Close the lid. The default mug size is flashing. That's the 7 1/4 ounces. I'm going to press the button on the right twice, and it'll choose the largest cup size. The brew button is flashing, so it's ready to brew. Now it says Brewing. Along with the brewing sign, it also shows the size of the cup I selected. It smells amazing. Now it's finished brewing. It took less than a minute. The ready to brew sign comes on very quickly after it's finished brewing, so you can brew your next cup pretty much right away. It could take up to 15 seconds between brews for the ready to brew sign to be displayed. I'm gonna taste my coffee. It is super hot. It's a really nice, strong tasting cup of coffee. Remember, I brewed the largest size, which is 11¼ ounces. And this extra bold K-cup makes the coffee very rich and full-bodied. It is a really good, full-flavored cup of coffee. With the K75, you can make hot chocolate and tea, soup, or oatmeal. Of course, it doesn't magically brew soup, but it gives you really hot water. So you can add it to your dry noodle soup cup or instant oatmeal. When the water level is low in the reservoir, add water will be displayed on the control center, and the blue light in the tank will blink. The Keurig is very easy to clean. The drip tray and plate should be hand washed. You'll just open this up after brewing your coffee, discard the K-cup. The K-cup holder assembly is dishwasher safe on the top rack on a low temperature setting, but I think it's just easier to hand wash this. Just push it out, put your finger on the bottom here, press up, and it'll come right up. Match this little tab up with the slot here, push, and it snaps right back in. The water reservoir and lid should be hand washed. The tank lifts right up and sits right back in. After washing, make sure you don't dry the inside of the tank with a cloth because you don't want any lint to be left inside here. I would just recommend using a paper towel or something that's lint-free. The Keurig is not exactly environmentally friendly. You can hear more about that in my Keurig K10 mini review. However, the Keurig is the ultimate in convenience. You get instant brew, any flavor you're in the mood for, and no cleanup. It's also a very cool looking machine. If you're impatient and love convenience, the Keurig is for you. If you frequent coffee shops, then the Keurig will save you money. It's great that you can brew your coffee in about a minute and put it in your travel mug and take it to go. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.